Hey, hi, yo. Good afternoon from London, England. Or should I say good morning to you? Or good evening to you, wherever you're watching around the world. Whether you're in Japan, whether you're in Bahrain, whether you're in Italy, whether you're in Jamaica, whether you're in Sweden, whether you're in Mexico, whether you're in Puerto Rico, whether you're in Spain, whether you're in Jordan, whether you're in Saudi Arabia, you could be in Colombia, Bolivia, Antigua, El Salvador, Honduras. It don't matter where you're watching around the world, because this is my channel and it's DLG time. Yes, DLG, Reppin, Delhi, London, Guna, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November, and excuse me, what? Excuse my throat. And there I am. For those of you that don't know, now you know. Do me a favor, yeah? Smash the thumbs up like button. Help me to subscribe. Help me to share this channel all over the world and flood your views, your opinion, etc. in my comment section below. So this is my roundup of all the Premier League goals in the 9 Premier League fixtures. And one Premier League fixture was postponed, and it was a big one between the 2 most successful English clubs in Premier League history. So, before I get to that fixture, let's start off with Southampton 1, Leicester 1. A game that Leicester could have done with the 3 points, knowing that they still have a chance of second place, but Manchester United are favourites for that. Southampton, on the other hand, they're more playing for that 40 point marker. But for me, it was a good game. I think Vestergaard was rightfully sent off for the simple fact is he lost concentration, he let the ball past him, and he went in with a reckless challenge. He won the ball, as it looks like, but he caught Vardy on the follow-through. And for me, the referee done the right thing. I think he done the right thing. Southampton fans, do you feel the referee got the decision right? Leicester City fans, you may feel that the decision was right to send off Vestergaard. Leave it in the comment section below. In terms of the game, I thought it was a game dominated by Leicester with the opportunities they may have had. I think they had more of the ball and created more of the opportunities than they looked likely to score. Although Southampton got a penalty where Iheanacho's hand was up in a unusual place, and it looked dodgy. And I thought when the shot came in by Armstrong, it was in an unusual place. So I think the referee was right to give the penalty, which was taken well by James Ward-Prowse. But with the man advantage, Leicester always looked like they were going to press for the equaliser, and get the equaliser they did. Johnny Evans on the score sheet. You would have thought even Vardy would have managed to be on the score sheet, or the main guy, the man who's been on the hot form, the Nigerian international, Kelechi Iheanacho. But Johnny Evans have got the equaliser, and it's a share of the points. Southampton 1, Leicester 1. Moving on to Saturday's game, Crystal Palace v Manchester City, and there was always going to be one winner. Even if it ended in a draw, there was always going to be one winner. After draw or Man City win, and Man City did get the win. They were always dominating possession, created the better opportunities, controlled the midfield to a T, and you can see how good Aguero is, and how good he was. You can see why he's Manchester City's all-time top goal scorer and one of the best Premier League players to grace this league, grace this country, should I say. And he took his finish well. And a minute later, a good little build-up for Man City, and Ferran Torres took one touch with his left foot and passed it into the net, past Greater. Palace had an opportunity in that first half where Benteke's got to do a lot better with the header. And Man City created a couple of opportunities. I think Aguero had an opportunity in the first half, or was it Sterling? But nevertheless, Man City were always dominant and deserving of the 3 points. And speaking of 3 points, they only need another 3 points to win the league for the fourth time in 5 seasons. Am I right, Man City fans? Or is it 3 times in 4 seasons? Leave it in the comment section below. Brighton over Albion v Leeds United, which finished 2-0 to Brighton. All round fantastic performance by Brighton. Superb on the ball. Solid in defence, and the penalty well taken by Pascal Gross. Danny Welbeck being in the midst of it, and he's always getting himself about, Mr. Welbeck. And speaking of Mr. Welbeck, what a class second goal for Brighton, and well taken by Danny Welbeck. What a goal! The Cruyff turn, the ball in the end, and the way he Cruyff turned it and hit it on his left foot. I thought, voila, superb strike. And it was no more than what Brighton deserved. So it finished Brighton over Albion 2, Leeds United 0. Chelsea v Fulham. Well, it was always one-sided. Chelsea were dominant all along. They dominated the opportunities. Fulham had no opportunity in that first half, I think. But it was a deflected shot that was well saved by Bernard Mendy, and Aurelio must have been busy of the 2 goalkeepers as I speak. And Kai Havertz gets 2 goals in the game. The first goal for a through ball with Timo Werner, and he took his goal well. It ricocheted and bubbled. Well, should I say bubbled off the leg of Aurelio, but didn't do enough to keep it out, and Kai Havertz gets his first goal of that game. The second goal, nice little build-up, link-up play by him and Werner. Werner plays him in. As you can see, he was clearly onside, and he took his goal well. And Chelsea, they possibly could have had 3 or 4, if not more. And Thomas Tuchel has got them really organised as a defensive unit. Off the ball, they're disciplined, and the defenders know what they're doing. So that's a big tribute to Thomas Tuchel in a short space of time. So it finished Chelsea 2, Fulham 0. Everton v Fulham, good game at Goodison Park. Quite close, and Aston Villa edged it. I mean, the first goal, Ollie Watkins done superbly well to put the pressure on the defender, nicks the ball of him, and he takes his goal well. Credit to Everton, they never allow it to affect them, and they rightfully got an equaliser for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, another header at the near post, and it was 1-1 in the interval. Everton continued to dominate the chances. Aston Villa had a couple of chances of their own. Bertrand Traore forcing a brilliant save from Pickford. I think Emiliano Martinez was forced into a good save from Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well, and then the winning goal from El Ghazi. Bartred with the pass. El Ghazi on the left-hand side. He's been allowed to cut in on his strong foot and take nothing away from El Ghazi. It was a brilliant strike. And that's worthy of winning any game at this level called the Premier League. So it finished Everton 1, Aston Villa 2. Sunday's game, Newcastle United v Arsenal. Well, it was an outstanding team performance by the Arsenal. They were compact, they were compact, quicker in the midfield, quicker with the style of play, dominated possession, and in the early first half, El Neni gets his first ever Premier League goal. Could you believe? For the Arsenal in 5 years that he has been an Arsenal player. And yeah, I'm delighted for him to get a goal. Don't get me wrong, I'm delighted for him to get his goal, but in 5 years, that just tells you what you need to know about the Arsenal midfield. 2 league goals from midfielders, one from Xhaka and one from El Neni as of recently. the only shot on target was from St. Maximin. He was always going to be the danger man, and the pace and the power that comes with that guy, it was always going to be a problem for the Arsenal defenders. But he took a fairly half-hearted shot. It was weak, but Matt Ryan had to make sure he tipped it over the bar for a corner. Otherwise, it was a dominating performance by Arsenal, and Gabriel Martinelli, man of the match. He just caused Newcastle all end of problems, and his first time left-footed cross on his weaker side found Aubameyang, and Aubameyang gets this flying side-footed volley into the back stick, and Gabriel Martinelli was looking for him all game, and he finally found him in the second half. What was I going to say? The red card for Fabian Schär came on as a substitute for not too long, and the tackle was it was a bad tackle. I think over 15, maybe over 20 years ago, a yellow card would have been branded out. But for nowadays, the referees have been told they've got to stamp. They've got to clamp down on the bad tackling, and it was potentially a bone-breaking tackle, which could have caused him another injury, which Arsenal don't need. However, nevertheless, he was sent off, and Arsenal did a very good professional job on them, and it was an outstanding performance, which finished Newcastle United 0, Arsenal 2. Tottenham Hotspur v Sheffield United. Always a one-sided game. Gareth Bale, for me, man of the match, done his work. Even off the ball, he was in a fullback position covering, and he took his first goal well. What a through ball by Serge Aurier. Give him a mention because he deserved the credit for finding Gareth Bale. And in the second half, Tottenham just took off and punished Sheffield United all over without fail. And Gareth Bale took his second goal well, which is Tottenham's second. And Son did some good work. Found Gareth Bale to get that easy assist, and all Gareth Bale had to do is hit the target, and my word, top bins all over. Third goal, well, it was a good little build-up, and he was found again, and if that left foot, he was going to get himself another career hat-trick, and got himself a career hat-trick, he did. Sheffield United, well, they offered very little, but when they broke... David McGoldrick probably have their best. He tried to create their best opportunity in the game, but to no avail. Then Son scored a brilliant fourth goal for Tottenham, and that was one for him. But Gareth Bale, the man of the match, hands down, which finished Tottenham Hotspur 4, Sheffield United 0. Manchester United Liverpool postponed due to mindless idiots who trespassed through security to get onto the Manchester United Football Club pitch, the scenes were just disgraceful. The less said about that, the better. But I am glad to say that a Manchester United fan or a man has been arrested for his sins, and hopefully we'll know a lot more about it while he's in Salford Crown Court. So that's one idiot dealt with. Let's hope a couple of more idiots are dealt with. Anyway, moving on and keeping it football. Monday night's game, West Bromwich Albion v Wolves. It was kind of an end-to-end game, and it didn't liven up until the second half, and Fabio Silva got himself a goal, and it was a deflected goal, but it bubbled into the back of the net. And to West Brom's credit, that was in the first half actually. That's when the goal happened. But to the credit of West Bromwich Albion, they kept going. And Diagne, I can't pronounce his name. Yeah, he's a Senegalese striker who got the equaliser, and it was well deserved. But in the end, it finished West Bromwich Albion 1, Wolves 1. Burnley v West Ham. I think it was a game that West Ham needed to win, and they got off to a bad start through conceding a penalty. And I thought it was a stonewall penalty, well converted by Chris Wood, and West Ham looked like they were struggling from there. But credit to West Ham, in quick successions they get 2 goals from Mikel Antonio. The equaliser coming from a header, and then the second goal, well taken goal by Mikel Antonio. And West Ham had a number of opportunities to finish the game off, but they didn't take the chances. Burnley had their opportunities to get an equaliser, but it wasn't to be. And I think with West Ham's performance in that game, I understood that it was deserved. Otherwise, it finished Burnley 1, West Ham United 2. Now that is the summary of this weekend's Premier League game, and I'm gonna be ending this video and saying yet again, it's a marvelous it's a marvelous pleasure to do my Premier League roundup. Otherwise, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening, and always, without fail, last but not least, thank you for putting up with me. I'll be back later on with another content, yeah? Do remember to smash the thumbs up like button for me, left, right and centre galore. And speaking of left, right and centre galore, smash the share button for me all over. Especially making sure your friends and your relatives get hold of this video. Flood your opinion, your views, etc. in my comment section below. And yes, subscribe to DLG Reppin. Make sure you do that, yeah? For me, please. Left, right and centre. Smash that subscribe button. Let's move this subscribe numbers upwards and onwards, as they say. Otherwise, ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. Take care of your friends. Be good to yourselves. Be good to your friends and your relatives, of course. Peace, love, and bless again. And remember to stay safe. Yeah? Follow the COVID-19 protocols wherever you are around the world. Other than that, this is the end of my channel, DLG Reppin. Be nice!